This episode was recorded at Brook Mead Academy in Leicester.
Hi, I'm Bella.
Hi, I'm Surina, and welcome to the Chatterbooks. Each episode, we'll chat about the latest books we've been reading. This episode, we'll be chatting about Relic Hamilton by Joseph Coelho.
And The Zombie Project by Alice Nuttall. What book are you talking about today, Surina?
My book is Relic Hamilton by Joseph Coelho. Relic Hamilton is 12 years old and lives with his granddad above his antique shop in London called Anansi Antiques. Relic is really into history and shares his love on his YouTube channel. One day he's cleaning items in the shop when he unleashes an evil genie. This sets him off on a mission with a girl lost from her school trip, a secret society, and an AI character as they hunt down evil genies.
This book feels very modern. Relic has a YouTube channel and there's an AI character. This feels like fantasy and sci-fi. Does it blend other genres?
My favourite genre overall is fantasy because I like that kind of thing. But it also had a bit of adventure because they were like kind of racing all over, chasing and hunting genies down. And it wasn't just straightforward, well, I go here and I do this. It does have a bit of sci-fi because they do time travel and there is a lot of modern tech, like they can make their plane turn invisible and there's this bike that has a really annoying voice.
You say a bike with a really annoying voice?
Yeah, his name's Humphrey and Relic decided he wanted slightly annoying, so now every time he speaks he sounds slightly posh and snooty, but quite annoying.
Did you like that it was modern?
Well, I kind of like old-fashioned books because I like those kind of worlds where there's no technology to help them because it makes the adventure more exciting because technology, you can do lots of stuff with it now. But at the same time, I quite like when you have like spy novels, it helps kind of spy novels because they're going to have advanced tech and sometimes it helps it. Overall, I enjoy more books set in olden times because it makes the adventure more interesting because they have less help, so they have to manage on their own.
This book also has character cards, like Pokemon. Did they help the story at all?
The character cards like help and they create like unanswered questions that you kind of answer throughout the book. But also I like discovering characters and gaining their trust as well as feeling connected with them. But the character cards just spoiled it because I instantly knew who they were as soon as they were introduced in the story.
There's so much in this book. What did you enjoy the most?
I like the little sprites because there's a cute one and some of them are quite powerful and majestic, and I like how Relic uses them to save people. I think anyone who likes modern style books with like a twist of adventure, but with reading ages, probably 5 up. Because you're never too old to enjoy a book.
Yeah, I'd like to read your book because hearing about the sprites, it makes it sound good.
Okay, we've heard about my book. What did you read, Bella?
I read The Zombie Project by Alice Nuttall.
Do you like zombies? Because I really don't.
Yeah, they're kind of interesting. Well, the main character likes to look at the zombies and see maybe what their past life used to be when they was human.
This sounds like the different kind of zombie books that I would normally read.
Zombies, scary, right? But what if, instead of needing to kill zombies, we needed to save them? The Zombie Project is set in a time when bees and other pollinators have died out due to climate change. But the only way to pollinate plants for food now is through death flies. They need to incubate dead humans, turning them into zombies. The main character is 11-year-old Marion, who lives with her mum, a scientist, on a zombie reserve to study the Walking Dead. This slow-building action-adventure really begins when the mother and daughter uncover a sinister conspiracy plot.
Zombies are usually in horror stories. What type of story is this one?
I would say it's not a horror story, but I would say it's a bit of an action because Marion has to take the zombies to a pit for them to pile up.
From what I've heard, it's a race against time to save the zombies and pollinators, right?
You could say it like that. It's one of those books where you want to know what happens next.
Like you're hanging on the edge of your seat.
Yeah.
Is this book set in the future then?
Yeah, it's set in the near future where climate change is a big impact. It's also about fake news and social media.
Do you have any favourite characters or scenes?
Yeah, my favourite character is Jack, Marian's cat.
Why is that your favourite character?
When I'm reading the book at the start, the book introduced Jack on Marian's shoulder when she took the zombie out to the pit, helping her, meowing when it was coming towards her.
So the cat helps with the zombies?
Yeah, cool, right? He kind of alerts her when zombies are nearby.
Who do you think might like this? Does it remind you of any other books?
Actually, I don't read a lot, but your one sounds inspiring, so I would like to read it.
That's it from us today. Bye from me, Surina.
And goodbye from me, Bella.